ST has twice the power of many business micros. It handles business with ease. It can paint pictures and make them move. It can play advanced games. Yet it costs less than £300. The Atari 520 ST. Power without the price.
Is that better? It does help if I turn the microphone on. Afternoon, evening music, man. Shall I start again? I was just saying congratulations to the Lionesses for their excellent victory over Germany in the Euros. Takes the men, it takes the women to show the men how to do it as usual. Oh. Just 1 second. That's my daughter ordering food from the takeaway and the dog's going balmy. Haha, very good. I believe one did take her shirt off though, didn't she, and run round. Ah dear. Right. So tonight's theme is Atari ST. Now it's a computer again I never owned. Back in the day I was always Amiga. So I'm quite interested to see what the arcade games were like on the ST, to be honest. Gotta be using coin-ops, it's so much easier to do than having to sort through stuff. Got a bit of a list next to me of games. Turn this sound down a minute. I'll put that there. So let's try 1943, which is one we played on the 8-bits as well. How are you doing today in your music band? Done anything exciting? As I've mentioned many times before, the sound chip in the ST was actually the same one as what was in the Spectrum. Housework, that sounds really boring. Hate it when you've got to do housework. So obviously the ST was like the main rival to the Amiga, or was aimed to be the main rival to the Amiga. But obviously the sound on the, well, unless you're doing MIDI, the sound on the Amiga in games is a lot better. Oh, flipping out. It's a pity because I think if the sound had been better, it would have been a good rival for the Amiga. Obviously I don't think it could do other things as well, but I know a lot of people like this over the Amiga, or they had this. Because from the advert it was $299, weren't it, whereas the Amiga was $399 when it first came out. There's the cut down versions. Oh, that's not very good. This is end at level boss. Got shot down straight away. Did you have an Atari ST music, man? Must have been loading then. The water's a bit ziggly. Make your eyes go a bit weird. Now the Specky then went to the PlayStation. That's quite a leap. You definitely saw an improvement in graphics then. Money was tight. Look, as long as it kept you happy, that's all that matters. Oh. And I'm dead. So that's 1943. It's not a bad conversion. It's better, obviously crisper graphics than the 8-bit versions, but 1987 that came out from Capcom. I wonder when it came out on the actual Atari. Must have been the late 80s or early 90s, I would imagine. What else have we got? Got a few games that I remember playing in the arcades that we've not tried before to make it a bit different. Enduro Racer. I remember playing this. It used to be really difficult. I remember playing this on Commodore 64 as well. Oh. Is that loading? A Gem desktop. That's it. French. Activision. This was 1987 as well. Look at that. What she got? Select the start of the game. Could do that in the arcades. It's better if the wheels actually look like they move. It's got a weird like effect to it. Oh. I'm sure if you pull back on the ramps you could jump up in the air higher. Oh, well that wheelie. Oh, that wheelie. It's a bit weird how the man's as big as the trees, dealie. It's a bit weird how all the competitors are the same as you, same sprite by the look of it. Out of time. That is a weird way to start a game by having to move the mouse and start it like that. No, we don't want to. Music's not too bad. Obviously got that, like I say, got that specky vibe going for it. I do like the jump effect, pretty good. Sega was obviously good for its races back in the day. Ooh. Oh! Oh, that was close. Crashed over the ramp. It moves smoothly enough, I suppose. That explosion looks like the one in Continental Circus. Oh, come on. How come it's on 0? Oh, that's why it's on 0, because I've died. Oh. So that's Enduro Racer. Graphics aren't bad on it, not bad gameplay, just... I don't know what... Let's have a look at the other racing motorbike racing game actually.
The biggest unanswered question is where is the money?
Oh, I didn't mean to press that. Oh, Play Scent Dragon. That's another arcade. And if you can remember Scent Dragon. They didn't have the crack screens like you got on the Amiga as well. Obviously the crack trogs were a lot better on the Amiga, I thought, from what I've seen up to yet. How was the stag day? It was very good, we really enjoyed it. Quite funny actually, I don't know if you've seen the video, we dressed Andy up as Mario, but it was some kind of university thing, so everybody else was dressed up as Mario as well. So, in reality, we were the odd ones out. Andy actually blended in quite well. Yeah, it was good. I really enjoyed it. The arcade club in Leeds is amazing. Definitely going to go back. I want to go to the Blackpool one as well. And the one at Bury. I'm sure they said it was Scent Dragon. This isn't Scent Dragon. This is Sci-Spy. This is not the game we were thinking it was. This isn't an arcade game. Oh, it was Secret Agent, that's why. That's not what it said on the screen though. Interesting. Right, what we're looking for.
The biggest unanswered question is where is the money?
There we go. Try the racing game from Sega Super. Well, hang on. Oh, an actual track show. We just said they didn't have any, and now it's proved me to be a liar. This was good on the Mega. I used to play this on the Master System. back in the day. My friend's Master System. Can't see the wearing of the disc. Load me up. 1988 Electric Dreams. We'll go for beginner. Space for no music. Choose music with accelerate. Oh, is it mouse? Oh, this is going to be interesting. I like how you can use mouse though. Ooh. It's not bad actually, I quite like the sprites on this, it's quite colourful as well. Oh, we've had a crash. Failure, failure, warning. How do we come out of it? That's the question. Crash. We've crashed. Crash, crash, crash. Try that again. With the MU can't handle it. Unusual for the ST to crash, to be honest. Or the emulator, should I say. Hang on, another one of the classic games on the arcades where you could sit on the actual motion cab and move it left or right. Or you got the stand-up one with the like bike handlebars on the cabinet. Try again. Try again. I like the graphics on this. I really think they're really good. I think they're really smooth. Music's a bit choppy, but I think that's probably to do with the emulator more so than. Crashed again on the same corner. Oh, is it a checkpoint? Is that why it's crashing, I wonder? Oh no, it's gone again. That's a shame that game crashes on the emulator because I do like that. It's a good game. I'll have to see if I can get working on a different one. Street Fighter 2. Now we know how bad this was on the Amiga. I don't know what it's like on the Atari ST because I've never played it. I think it must have come on 4 discs just like the Amiga version did. I gather it's running from the hard drive on this emulation. Or a hard drive-esque. I don't even know if they've got like WHD load for the ST, like you can do for the Amiga. US gold. Oh dear. The music. Evening, Liz. Hope you're doing well. You can. I thought you'd be sat outside enjoying the weather, knowing Andy with his fire. Insert this too. Can you imagine if the arcade said that? Oh, don't tell me I ever got to it literally insert this too, because I don't know where this too is. Well, we can't play that then, because we're not doing well tonight. This is what happens when you use a system you don't really know much about. Star Wars, I'll give that a blast. I would imagine it to be able to handle Star Wars because it was quite a... Where's the program file? No. Well, which one is it to load it then? No. Could one of these. Or is it? There we go. Press any key to load. I'd love a Star Wars proper sit down cab arcade. I just need to build an extension on the house.
Red 5 standing by.
Go for easy. Love the vector. I love vector. The vector graphics. It just reminds me of the early days of 3D. Like the likes of Mercenary and Starglider. I don't even think. Can you destroy it? Digitized speech, obviously, because you've got the measurement. I think you could pretty say, apart from the absence of some sound effects, this is pretty much arcade perfect, which I suppose wasn't difficult because the arcade had been out a few years at this point. And the effect of 3D does look really good going down the tunnel. Oh, I missed it. Flipping heck, I actually missed the target. I never did because it's mouse. Get this time. At last. Oh, it's not the same without the music. Do 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 do.
That was 1 in a million.
I want to watch the original Star Wars uncut without any additional features. I want to try and get the original 1970s, 77 when it was 79, but 79 when it came out version, or 77, whatever it was. Now in the arcade, I'm sure you go onto a planet now. Yeah, you don't go back down the tunnel. Pose the speaker. Good evening, Bose. The neighbours all think there's an alien invasion going off. What the? Oh, my aiming is terrible. I hate using the mouse. I think. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, do you have to shoot your name? It's not a bad conversion. Funnily enough, though, it doesn't quite feel as... I don't know. 1987 again. A lot of these... Oh, we've got a bit of sound now. The classic Star Wars sound. There was another one I wanted to try, what I've gone past now, actually. What I played at the arcade at the when we went with Monkey Spaz Jim, and I enjoyed it. It was a lot easier though than with the two joysticks. There it is. Smash TV. I really enjoyed playing this. It's a classic game. I wonder how they're going to incorporate the movement. I bet you have to move and put fire in the direction you're facing, probably the diagonals and stuff. Loading all of data into extra memory. It was good when it loaded into the extra memory. Pardon me. Ocean, a classic company, as we all know. Claim as well. $1991. Here I got my Amiga. One player, two joysticks. That's quite clever then. So I bet you could use two joysticks. That's quite innovative for its time, or whatever the word is. Yeah, I got my spinner blades, that'll kill them all. Oh, he's dead. Need me blades back. Oh, come on. Which way am I going to go? I wasn't actually, no. We've already talked about that, Andy. Funnily enough. You can actually tell. I was saying it's a shame really because graphics wise it's not that dissimilar to the Amiga, is it? I know that the Amiga I think had a bit... Did it have a literal? I can't remember, I don't know the full specifications, but the sound really lets it down. It's like it's a cut down version. It's really difficult when it's not. So it's a flipping, the number of men and all that come out. Oh. You think you just got rid of them all and there's a billion more. Ah. Oh, we're dead now. I know, that's the irony, isn't it? For actual professional music, it was the better choice. Even though you could get MIDI stuff for the Amiga as well, but you had to get separate stuff. Oh, flip it out. Up or down? Up or down? Oh. Oh, them bloody balls. Always exploding in your face with your head in. Oh, I needed that, that's what I needed. Come and get it then, and slice it to pieces. It's brutal this, the number of enemies. Jeez. Who's firing at it there? What's that? I'm killing that look of it. Meet Mr. Shrapnel. Lay down things that explode. Oh, yeah, because they fire away, don't they? When they explode. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I like that game. I liked it in the arcade and I do like it on the home conversions. I've never played it on... Have I played it on the Amiga? I don't know if I have or haven't. I can't remember. But in a few weeks we're going to do the Amiga Coin Ops one anyway, so we'll have to have a go on that and see what the difference is. Obviously the sound's going to be slightly different, I would imagine. Right, let's have a go on in the book. I remember playing this on the Commodore 64. I like it on the Commodore 64 as well. So it's not a well-known arcade game, but it is a good arcade game. Are we getting Rainbow Island? I suppose we might have to. Might give it a blast just for Craig. Craigie Craig. I do like this game. I think it's pretty polished as well. Another ocean game, 1990. It's almost got a console feel to it. I think they're keys you're picking up to get you to choose better weapons when you go onto the middle bit. Oh. Get some keys. Oh, need to get him. This is where you can choose different weapons. I quite like the effect of the glass on this. I think it looks really good. That's a flamethrower, isn't it? What's that? Is that a shield? Bullet three-way. Let's get the three-way. I get shower. Get that. Wow. Oh. Oh. Go away, she's gonna kill me. Bit of slow down there. Did you ever play this on Leon when you had a your ST? Because you actually had an ST, didn't you? Come on, crawl, walk, don't. I love how you can control under. I think it only takes small things to amuse me. Oh, flippin' heck. How do you call this Becky? Similar sounds. Very good. Oh, sugar. I forgot you got to shoot though to get there. explosions don't really sound like explosions, do they? They're more like. It's quite a. What should we get this time? We've got. I like my 3-way. We'll get a shield. Barrier, nitro, what that does. Oh, we're in the jungle. Oh, them things. Running up that hill. Not singing. Right. Oh. Ooh. Do I have to get past them? Oh, they're going to take me up the tree. So we just don't keep going up and up and up till we get to the tree. You can see why, if you, because obviously this is fair, well, 91 I suppose, it's not fairly on, but if you come from the 64 or Spectrum, this is quite colourful. Just the sound, if you get past the sound, you're alright. Turn them up. I knew that was going to get me. Well, let's get past this and then we'll put something else on. I could play this all night. That eye's going to be something, isn't it? Is it going to be like a giant dragon or something? A bit slow at jumping, that's making it difficult. Oh, my gun's run out. Oh, no. Don't run out now. It's going to chop me up, innit? And I can't bend down. Game over. Ah. I do like that game. Really like it. Is that better? Changed it round a bit. Evening CF Falcon 030 and the ST sold at 299 where the Amiga was 399 at the same time, so it was a good step into 16-bit, definitely. That game there, look, if I'd have played that game back in the day, I'd have been well impressed. Now I've played this on all the other streams, so we're going to see what it's like on this one. I've never played it on the ST. With a name like CF Falcon 030, you're obviously a Atari ST aficionado, you know all the stuff about it. More than Tolly knows. Falcons are like hen's teeth and expensive nowadays, aren't they? You can't even get them, I don't think. This might not be it because it says Robo Boy and that wasn't Robocop. Is that better for your CF Falcon? I've turned the volume down of the desktop and turned the mic up. It's too loud there. What, the sound or the voice? Is that better? Is the music too loud or the voice? You. You were the lucky ones then because it... Oops. Falcon were they 30 megahertz, weren't they? Processors. Oh. Did the Falcon address the sound issue? Did it? What did it put like a proper sound processor? I gather it must have done. I love adding flash green because that's very like like the arcade. I'll have another go at that. 16 megahertz, so they run. Oh, so why was it called the 030 then? Was it just? Mind you, I suppose 1200 we call it 1200. That didn't run at 1200 megahertz, did it? So you can play MP3s, I didn't know that. .6030 CPU. 68030 into, yeah, I'm getting confused with PC stuff. Drop it. It's hard to believe that this came out before the arcade did, and then they made the arcade from the game, didn't they? Because when we looked at it at Leeds, Andy, it had got Ocean on the arcade. Won't it jump? I don't know how you're going to do that, because you have to shoot it before it gets to you, I wonder. $19.89. Let's have a go on race driving, another arcade. This was quite smooth on the Amiga. I'm hoping it's going to be the same on the ST. Extended memory detected and utilised. Used to do that on the 1200. Can you remember that, Andy? On thingy games. Right, I've got to work out now what the buttons are. Oh, I think it was over the options. You could have two-player link on this, I remember it as well, and you could link up to an Amiga to an ST. Gem desktop for the win. Let's have the open top thing. Cow. Miles an hour, I don't want to go too. Wow, the jump. I bet this played better on the 030 with the processor increase. It might be, I don't know, it depends on how they've set it up. I think it's when there's cars on, when you get cars on the road near it slows down. But that's exactly how the Amiga was. It was fine when there was nothing on the road until you got a car near you. And it runs, like now, look, it'll run smooth now because there's nothing there, but as soon as you get anything near you, there you go, it'll slow down now. Whoa! And I've just gone through the wall. Yeah, it could be to do with the emulation. I think you're right. That's the downside of emulation. You never know if it's going to run right or not. Unfortunately. Come out of that. But what's underneath, Andy? Rainbow Islands, Graph Gold, Ocean and Tato. Colourful screen, colourful loading screen. Classic music. So colourful, this game. This has got to be an all-time classic, and everybody knows this game. Good port, some slowdown, but good. I wonder if it's running off. It might be emulating at 030 though. Could you play this on the Falcon? Did it play alright? I was gonna say I'm not an Atari person, so were they like compatibility issues like it was with the 500 and the 1200, or did they all work fine on the? Was they like did they all work okay? The older stuff on the Falcon. Was it a similar architecture? The compatibility wasn't great, but software that improved it. So a bit like the kick ROM, I suppose. Then on the when the 500 plus and stuff came out, very similar then. It was called backwards. Makes sense. Dead. Right, guys. Well, thank you everybody for watching. I'm going to call it a night there. I'm only coming on for an hour, so thank you everybody else for commenting and joining the conversation. Thank you for CF Falcon for informing me about the ST. Thank you, Andy and Liz and Music Man and everybody else who's commented and who's watched. Hope you've enjoyed the stream, and I shall see you all again. Thank you for watching.